Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it. I can do this.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Boy, am I nervous!
Danny?
What, messing with Right?
Oh! Hiya, Chief!
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a trial murder right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over!
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Skip this! Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. No, I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just, God damn. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspaper says you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Handshake, I say, fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Nervous. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. That's great. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Okay, I don't exactly remember. So I'm gonna check.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions, so that's why we should proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Sorry about that. My brother came into my room to ask for a charger head I do not have. Thank you. Shut up, Danny. I'm trying to read. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this capsule with finger. It's found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Right? To pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help Maya's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Not sure if the victim had recently dumped you.
Hey! Shit, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! They all die? I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls! Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway?
You describe is generally what we mean by dumb. In fact, she has completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. I just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I won't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day she died.
Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but didn't have a large income. Music showed several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar? God. Oh, fucking hell.
I don't want to do this.
We now have evidence of Astro saying daddies.
I don't want to do this. I will just not upload this because fuck you. I don't want that. You don't want me saying daddies being on the internet.
Please, I'm doing my best work on here. I want the world to see this.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Their money and used it to support her lifestyle. You can clearly see what kind of woman this stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Ray has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Hang on, I'm talking to Maury. Because Maury just turned up.
Should I... My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude! Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! He's gonna die. He's just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. You went. What do I do? I know. Send him a signal. tell the truth. Yeah, was there, went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts,
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Alright, Alistair, you are no longer Frank. Maury is Frank now.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
The day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawit to the stand.
Sorry, not Shawit.
Sorry. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawit to the stand. Mr. Shawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Salt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I was going to a same successfully whenever I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be heard because the door opened behind him. Isn't it strange how you found the apartment?
What the fuck is wrong with your audio quality?
I have no clue anything.
It sounds like you are talking through a pillowcase.
Not steady?
I can hardly understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. Oh, and Discord is deciding to... Yo,
So, Alistair isn't Frank anymore. Who is he?
you can be Larry if you want.
You know, just changing voices halfway through.
Yeah.
This is totally gonna make sense to the audience.
Yeah! Or if you want, you can be the judge. With how deep your voice is, it would probably suit the judge better.
I think his personality fits Larry better.
Yeah, but I'm going off of voice here. Because personality doesn't matter quite as much when we're just voices on the screen.
Oh, so did you pick me because I have the most feminine voice?
No, I picked you because... Fuck it.
Okay. I'm more used to voicing female lines anyway, I guess. Cause Doki Doki.
Okay, are we ready to continue?
Yep.
Or if Maury can't improve voice quality,
I'm on
Alistair
speaker
can-
now, is that better?
yes it is. Anyways, you're still up.
Alistair, where you being?
The judge or Larry?
You gotta pick one.
Nah, they said they're done.
No, he asked if he was done.
I can't read.
We know you can't read, which is probably why you're not the greatest pick to be in this. Because this is just reading.
Well, I can read when it's fully read instead of skim read, but I skim read damn near anything. Also, don't worry about the random screams in the background. My rats fight all the time.
Okay, Alistair's gonna be the judge. You can stop fucking pinging. Stop this.
I did stop.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, Maury.
Okay, thinking it's strange.
It's back to being bad again!
What the fuck? Wow!
I don't know!
Is it better now?
Yes!
Return.
Hello.
Hello.
Maybe it's because I'm covering whatever mic is on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I find it easier to keep your entire phone.
Just
Straight up?
stop that. Okay,
Can
please
you
tell
hear me like this?
Yes, you
Yeah.
sound very fine like this.
Okay, thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw Helena, a woman, not moving, dead. I quit. I'm sorry, what's the second word?
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to
I
go
quailed
inside.
in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
No, I don't want to open the court record.
I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right there. Over there. What the
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that.
I'm
Incidentally.
highly dyslexic. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Hey, what's the
Incident-
question?
Why wasn't the phone in
Okay.
the apartment working?
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to be working during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record.
Now, right.
White?
I don't know.
We got
Right.
racism.
Right.
No, Mr. Wright.
Do it
No,
again.
Mr. Right.
I'll just use my take for that one. Yes!
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross
You may begin your
Cross-examination.
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 Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
I prove he's not.
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Okay, pretty sure it is the time. Yes. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, right. Oh,
After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Schwitt,
Saw it.
Follow. Or saw it.
I cannot speak. I cannot pronounce his names right. Swipe, Mr. Swipe.
Saw it.
saw it.
Saw it.
Yeah, like he saw it.
Okay. Mr. Saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Geez, that's a really good question.
Daniel?
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Please, I know now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
saying the time, it was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Your Honor?
Alistair.
Judge.
Alistair, get your bitch ass over here and speak. What?
Hmm.
Okay, my shit was not working.
Yeah,
Oh,
we know.
This keeps happening.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you
I am not
must
playing
cross
Walter White. I am playing Phoenix Wright. I am not
right.
Mr. White.
Alistair, stop being racist to white people.
That's not how to do. Mr. Wright, you may
Examine.
cross-examine the witness.
You said Mr. White again.
Mr. Wright, you
If you can't do
may
this properly, I
cross-examine.
will do it for you.
Please do.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Oh wait, shit. Whoopsie doodle. Sit right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
I will,
Ow. Alistair.
The defense has a point.
If you can't do this, I will relegate you to being Larry.
Please just do it. I cannot keep up right now.
Fine, you're Larry now. I'm the judge again. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, pardon me now.
Mr. Solid? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been shocking to find the body. Oh,
Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
this bitch is indecisive as fuck.
No, he's a liar.
I actually didn't hear at the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't... Wait, what?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the love weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. It was a statue! Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock! It was this statue! Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? Your objection and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sot.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? It was that clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
at the witness statement, it says he is indeed a clock. Yes, of this year, he dismissed it and sent this man out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I'm familiar with this statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with this testimony now? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder!
Oh, yeah? Who got me?
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice! That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sot, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Faceless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. The clock. Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. He should burn, give him death.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim.
Mr. Wright! Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Who keeps his writing on this? Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sot heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... Try sounding the clock. But sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Sorry.
How do you know he's running 3 hours slow on the day for murder? If you couldn't prove that, you don't have a case.
Right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! We're so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I've come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Let's throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over! I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder! Nobody can prove that!
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock is 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Wait! Maybe I can prove it!
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it, and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course! There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt!
Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, he just got rabies. He just fucking died.
Order! Order, I say!
Get this man some medical intervention.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
Oh, I thought he had rabies and died.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think we've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is only a formality. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching their place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oof. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Never seen a chief that was happy. Jesus, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over!
It's over.
Damn! Fucking immediate.
Did you forget you gave it to Astro?
I haven't been
Alistair?
talking in a while.
I completely forgot that I was no longer Larry. But hey, that'll work as a good, transition point between the two people. Larry! You're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now?
Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good! Wait, no! I mean, bad! Not bad! Larry, you're innocent! The case is closed!
But my Kenzie and gone forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
That's... I really owe it. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Dinner, movie.
Goodbye, I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, I think Alice is struggling to bring...
Oh no, I couldn't.
Here's the one who got you off the hook.
Go ahead.
I said it.
No, you didn't.
Say it again.
Oh,
You got cut
hey.
off. Say it again.
Oh, hey. Here, shake this. It's a present.
So covered in blood. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this plug for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick.
Just say it!
And she was just playing me for a fool.
want to just cry. Larry,
Are you so sure?
Excuse.
It's like squeeze.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
you didn't use the question mark. Say it as a question, not just squeeze me.
It might be better if we redo Alistair's lines at a later date.
Yeah, we might do that.
Maybe after all of this is done.
Because this is awful.
It's only his second time jumping this hill. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't sympathize with me.
So sad.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Autopsy report? I'm pretty sure it's the clock. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about the clock? What about that clock?
This is a clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, think of it what you want.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Brett.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was... You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pass, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.